Hey everyone, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. In fact, yes, I got the game a little while ago. In fact, some of you, I think a very small percentage of you actually, might know that I did a live stream. In fact, I posted that live stream on YouTube. So hey, some of you might actually know that I did a live stream on the sandbox mode of this game. Yes, thank God this game has a sandbox mode. But yes, I finally got the game. We're not going to be doing the sandbox mode. We're actually going to be doing the career mode, which means I got to figure out. So, without tutorial, or let's turn that down, because that's my headset. Expert, let's just do the normal mode, even with the tutorial. But anyway, so I picked this up a little while ago. I think it was on my birthday, and so the stream was probably the week after that. If you watch the stream, you'll have known, or you will know, that I got quite a few Vipers, actually. Mostly, pretty much all from the barn find. So I'm hoping that through the normal mode, we'll be able to buy and or find a few others that aren't... Oh, hey, we have a greeting. Anyway, before I continue with that, I'm hoping to find a few others that aren't the ACR Extreme Track Monster, so I can mess around with those too. I might have to get a mod, though, to make those spawn in. I don't know. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator. See the new fully unlocked garage and check out the operation of various parts of the workshop. You can finish the tutorial by taking the car for a test drive at any time. Good luck. Well, the good news is... Main gate / map. Yeah, I know how to... So the good news is I more or less know how to work this entire... Or at the very least the majority of this game. Because I already did a good deal... Now let's take this. No, that's not what I meant. I already did a good deal during the live stream, so that's some good news for me. What do you mean no oil? Alright. Back out. Here, oil. Didn't they say finish the test track to complete? Okay, test track, not test drive. Okay, my bad. Either way, though, let's go get that done already. I suppose we gotta go over to the garage door to finish that. It's so weird because the garage looks so plain now because I customized mine not long ago. In fact, I think it was just... It might have been just after I finished the previous stream. That might have been when I customized it. But anyway, you know, I'm really enjoying Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 so far. Unfortunately, I really haven't touched the game since then. Used... Oh, test track used to check the car's performance. Those are some really wide stripes. Yeah, I know what the test track is for. But yeah, so unfortunately, I really haven't... Oh, this is the acceleration test, okay. I thought this was the brake test. Ooh, oh. If you can't tell, yes, I'm doing this on a controller. Ooh, woo! That was close. But too close. So what's next? The slalom test? Is that over here? Yes. Oh no, the suspension test. Okay. Okay. Here. Go around, I guess. Next is the brake test at full speed. Very nearly full speed. Oh wait, it wanted me to stop in that. Okay. My bad. Yeah, I haven't really played the game that much since then, but I've been really enjoying it. Yes, start the game. I'm really enjoying the game. There's more depth to the, not the customization, but to the, I guess, the mechanic side of it. So you get more bolts, you have more parts that you need to use, and pretty much all the stuff that you'd expect from an updated version of a previous game. Oh, whoa! So this is the start garage. Okay, that's tiny. So we got the wheel balancer, toolbox, tire changer. Okay, so we pretty much have all the basics. The only downside is that means we're really only going to be able to do one car at a time. Okay, so where's the office? Okay, that's part of the office. So where's my actual office? That's the exit to the parking. Okay, 1 out of 12. Then you don't do anything. Main gate. Okay, I don't... Okay, let's figure this out here. So, there should be a phone somewhere that I can use to make calls. Unless everything's done on the computer now. No. I'm pretty sure when when I was in the sandbox mode, I had a phone. Okay, figured it out. It's right here. Why there's not a physical thing, I don't know. Alright, let's see. It's a VW. It's a Mark 7 Golf. Repair with minimum. Okay, so we're going to have to buy new parts. A year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. So, considering he bought it a year ago for his son and likely has not done an oil change since then, I think an oil change is going to be the first thing that we need to do, and it's the first thing that we're going to do. Oh, wow, it's not even white. Okay, why are you orange on orange on orange? I mean, that's just impressive. Oh my, there's rust. You bought the darn thing a year ago. Why is there rust already? So you got rust on the wheels, you got rust here, and that's not from curbing it or anything. That's rust. You got rust here, rust in the wheel liner, rust on the body, all on the rocker panel here. Fender. Is there rust in the engine? Yeah? Why? It's only been a year. Move the car to the only... Yeah, there we go. So the only lifter I've got. Why, man? So, can we examine overview mode? Okay, the tires are... Okay, the tires are obviously bad. Tablet, parts, note... Oh, okay, that's what you're... Okay. Inventory, tune, car status. Change the oil. And then you have the fuel filter and the air filter, which need fixing, and then all the tires. Standard tire B. Got it. Wow, the interior is bad. The frame is bad. Basically, everything is just at 70%. That is poor. That is very, very poor. So let's go to the computer. Main shop. Standard tire. Okay, it doesn't work like that. What was that? Lightning? Wheel? So, is it... Oh, I should have just backed out. I did the wrong thing. Or clicked home. Okay, Tyre Shop. That's where you're supposed to go. Alrighty. So, we need 4... Oh, man. I don't even know what size is. See, that's a good example of something that's now a little bit more complex than it was in the previous game. Now you have tire size. Not only do you have the tire size, the actual rubber size, but you also have the wheel size. So 16-inch, 18-inch, and then for the rubber, it being... Why don't you... There you go. And then for the rubber, it being 225, 245, 55, 195, so on and so forth. That is... Ooh, that's a little close. So that's unfortunate. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult, because, like I said, I don't know. They're probably 16-inch wheels, but I don't know what the tire size is. I don't know if it's a 2... It's not... Let's see. That's not a 245. That barely looks like a 225. Maybe a 215 at best. I suppose what we need to do then is go to the to the wheel tool over here. Tire changer, see? And we need to separate these and figure out, okay, 205. They're 205s, and then they're 16. Okay, so that's good. We at least have that down. So standard tire, we need 4, 16, 205, and then it was a 55. That's a lot of money. Okay, 3,100. Not too terrible. I know I said we do the oil first, but the tires are just a little bit more complicated. So, let's okay. So we got to do this first. Let's, yeah, unseat that. And while, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to this soon enough before that tire's done, but, okay, let's get that going. Take, here, there, separate, good. Do I have an oil drain? Okay, move the equipment. Car lifter A. Oh, good. You know, in 2015, you had to move this manually. Now you don't have to, so thank God for that, because that makes it a lot more accurate than I ever was. I don't want to... That's not what I want to do. I want to drain. And the drain is right here. Do we need to change the oil pan too? Not the oil pan, the oil filter. So we don't need that. We need the fuel filter. So we'll have to go... What is it? Near the... No, that's the fuel pump. The fuel filter should be in the engine bay somewhere. Okay. Examine. Switch to part mount. Part unmount. I shouldn't need to do that. And we shouldn't need to take off the exhaust to get to the drain. Oops. Wrong. How do I... I'm trying to figure out how I can move the camera. Oh, right. You gotta use the WASD. Just take the entire pan off. Shouldn't need to do that, but that's one way of draining it. You did not drain oil. Cleaning will cost... Whatever. I tried! Juicing Car Mechanic Simulator. I tried to drain it, but you were being ridiculous, so... Mess you. Okay. Let that do its thing. Okay. So, now we can put this back on. I know it said that the minimum was 100, but... I'm taking that to mean use equipment. How do you use the equipment? How does that work? So you don't need to undo the little tap thing? You just use it? Okay, that's another thing that's different from 2015. Alright, here, there. Change the oil. We gotta change the air filter. Like I was saying, I know that that the minimum for succeeding was 100%, but I'm taking that to mean of the parts that we need to change, and not absolutely every single part on the car, at the very least, every single part we come into contact with, because that would get ridiculously expensive. I would be financially ruined if that happened. Alright, there. The air filter. Let's go buy an air filter right now. Back to the home. Main shop. I wish the main shop. Just one. I wish the main shop was in the middle, or sorry, on the far left. I wish it was the first item on the computer screen. That would have made more sense to me. Part mount. This should be the correct. Yes, over here. And that works. We have all the clips. I think I slowed my mouse down just a little bit too much. I had to change it because for some reason I didn't change it when I first got the game, and then when I got back into it when I was testing some OBS settings, it felt very much too fast for my liking. Is that... Okay, that's the oil filter. Fuel... Is it down on the back over here? So let's go have a little hop, skip, and a jump to the back here, because that can't be... So that's the pump. And the fuel filter is always just this tiny little... just completely inconspicuous part. Yeah, that. So it shouldn't be, even though it's a little bit inconspicuous, it shouldn't be that hard to find. Alright, install. Yeah. And it should be in the engine bay here. Let's back out. So what are you? You're the ABS pump, you're the ABS module. Okay, that's the throttle body, the brake servo. We have the battery. There it is, just nestled in the worst possible place. I don't even think I bought it. Like a dipstick, I should have bought it. There we go. That is in a very annoying spot. Just right behind the head. And the intake and the servo, just nestled right in there. At the very least, though, we're making some progress with it. So, or at the very least, making some progress with the wheels here. So, this job should be done in a jiffy. What do you mean there are no items to work with? I didn't balance the wheel. Haha! Once again, another example of how this game got a little bit more complex since the last time. Not only since the last time I played it, but since the last iteration of the game, which again was 2015. here, there. Yep, do that one. A bit unfortunate that we're balancing these wheels a lot faster than... Or that we're putting these wheels together a lot faster than we're balancing them. But can't really be helped. Wish you wouldn't zoom in so much. And yes, I do believe that the very first upgrade that we'll get, or the very first upgrade that we'll do, as far as the toolbox is concerned, is speeding up doing and undoing the bolts. I don't like being zoomed in that much. It's unnecessary. At the very least, it's unnecessary for the wheels. Oh, right on time. This corner. I still can't get over how this is supposed to be a Mark 7 Golf and it's already got rust after being owned for only a year. Okay, that wheel is done. Now we got the front left corner and that'll be it. So here, there. I didn't want to zoom in, dang it. What do you mean there are no parts? I guess that's that last one that I saw. Yep. That's fine, though. Gives us a chance to check the car status. Alright. Just got one last thing to do here. Get out of the way. Here. What do you mean? Oh, because I didn't put the other ones together. I'm stupid. Here. Alright. Fairly simple job, but it's the first job, so not surprising. Alright. Take that out. Swap it over. Balance the wheel. Then we don't really need to lower it. It's interesting though, because getting back to the oil, that's one aspect of 2018 that's actually been made simpler compared to 2015, which is just a little bit strange. That's one feature I thought they would have left in, but whatever. I didn't mean to click it like that. There we go. Alrighty. Finish the order. Yeah. Let's go to my inventory and then get rid of it. Alright. We'll do it with this next car. Ooh, 50. Oh, okay, that's the minimum. Not bad. Oh, and I've only got so long to get it. Brake system needs fixing. So that probably means the calipers, the pads, the rotors, the ABS module, and the ABS pump. So basically, the entire system, which will take a little while, sadly. Not extremely difficult, just time-consuming. Why? This really is a ratty Honda Civic. It's got differently colored bumpers. So move the car. Car lift A. So I guess you could technically take two jobs. For example, this. It's just I'd only be able to get to one at any... Well, I'd only be able to get to one at a moment's notice, which isn't great. So, let's check the car status. Oh, it's just the brake pads. That's it? No ABS module, pump, nothing? Oh, wait, it's a disc and pads. Okay, well, let's mark these. Just so I know what's what. And can't see... I mean, I just ruined it, but... Wait. Okay. A pad is bad there. A pad is bad on the back side. And... Okay. So... Okay. Helpful. Helpful. There we go. Rim. Classic. I wouldn't really call that a classic rim. Not that it's... Especially... Well, the thing is, it's not new, but it's really not old. It's not a 90s rim. Certainly not a rim you'd see on a Civic. That's for darn sure. Alright, that's that. Swap over to this side. Do the same thing. Okay. Brake caliper. That's that pad. And then that's that rotor, which is absolutely garbage. What a garbo rotor. That rotor is also pretty poor, though. That doesn't look like a rotor. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So, car status. So, we have 1 pad and 2 discs. Well, then, okay, but which ones are the ones that we're supposed to be doing here? Because all the rotors are crap. They're all equally terrible. So what about the brake rotors here, then? Most of the calipers have been fine, which is interesting. Those look pretty okay, so let's check my inventory. So that was fine. Fine. And okay. The calipers are fine. All the calipers are fine. And so we just gotta fix a rotor. Well, let's fix the worst one. That looks like the worst one, but I bet you. So that's at... Okay. That one's bad. This one, we have no idea. Examine. 54 per... Okay. So that one looks trash, but is actually decent. Which I don't believe. I don't believe. At all. I don't believe that nonsense one bit. Okay, well, I guess we know what that one is. Then, here, examine tool. Let's just examine. 63. Okay, so it's just this god awful one in the corner here. All right. Two. Then. Get ready to assemble everything again. Unfortunately, we're just going to use the decent ones. Because that's not the one... I don't suspect that's the one we needed to fix, and even if it is, it doesn't specify, oh, hey, you need to change the front disc. So, or the front pads, I should say. So as long as we get the better pads on something, we should be okay. See, once again, though, in 2015, you wouldn't have had the brake cylinder there. It would have just been the entire caliper, so that's another difference. Okay. Now we have no choice but to use the better pads. We should be okay. Yep. Oh, I didn't make it all the way. Okay, there's that, and that. Nice. Let's mount the part. The better brake disc. A good pad. I know I should do all the pads and all the brake discs, but I mean, I guess I have enough money to do it. It's just I'd rather save where I can. Until I've got it maybe 10 grand, or at the very least, I'm making upwards of 10 grand. That's when I'll start. That's when I'll start fixing stuff that's not necessarily on the list. All right, let's do one more for this episode. Right, it's not there. It's here. Oh, I still have it. Poor brake performance. So I bet you with those cars, typically poor brake performance is a fault that those cars have, which would make the jobs for these cars kind of tedious. But, whoa! Woohoo! Those are some Alpina-looking wheels. Good grief. Are those 18-inch wheels? Good grief, they're massive. Look at how much they fill in the fender there. Someone is trying to make this a tuner car. This is owned by a young person. Move it to the car lifter. This is owned by either a young millennial or Gen Z trash of some description. Okay, now let's do the examine mode. Okay, that one's bad. So that's obviously the first one. That's at condition 5, which is junk. Examine. 19. Not really surprised about that one. It's the rear brakes. This one... Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. This one is dead. 1%. Such a 1%. Alright, and that one's fine. Oh, okay. Those were fine. It turns out the brake caliper cylinders were fine. So what I'll... What? Oh, I didn't take that off. Right. So what I'll probably end up doing sooner rather than later is using them for another car, assuming I get another brake job. Or, hey, I get another one of these cars and it's another brake job, which it probably will be. So that's what we'll end up doing. There we go. Now, I want to put this... I want to put these parts... Okay, that I want to sell, and that I want to sell, sell, sell. Okay, those we're going to keep, so let's go find a place to put them. Do I have a... Yeah. Let's do that right now. Do we have a... like a chest or something that we can put these in? I might have to... I fear that that'll be something I need to acquire. So I suppose we'll just keep them for now. Anyway, let's check the last one, because I'm curious. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. This has been the very first episode of the career mode for Car Mechanic Simulator. Don't worry, we'll also be mixing this career mode with some sandbox stuff, because I kind of just want to mess around. But anyway, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, hitting the little notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload. I'll see you all next time.